Hi, I'm Ed from Throat Punch Games, and it's time for another unboxing. And today we have Atelier, the painter studio from AEG. It's a quick little game, 30-45, plays 2 to 4 players. What's inside? All little handles to help. Solid chunky box, makes me happy. Rule book, I've seen this before. It's this fold-out style. I like it. Makes it look like a brochure when you go to the museum. Tokens. Your tableaus. Chunky cardboard I like, and they tell you what's going on. So I like that. One for every player. Extra little first player marker. Everybody has different types of paint. The different colors of paint you use to make stuff, and you have assistants to do your actions. This is a dice game for actions, so everyone's get dice. The patrons, which give you kind of bonus points in the game. What's cool is it's well researched. These are actual people who, different patrons of the arts, from classic paintings. And he stated as in France, bad French all the way, barely speak English. The way you score points is by making these different paintings. And they're all famous paintings. So they're really well done. And then nice kind of box setup to put all your stuff in. Atelier, the painter studio. Can't wait to get to this table. Looks like a lot of fun. Let's learn how to play Atelier. Our goal here is to have the most points and be the most famous painter in our time. And we're going to do that by different dice actions. At the start of the round, give the first player a token to someone, and then everyone rolls their dice. With your dice, you're going to do one of two things every round, and you can't do an action unless you have dice in front of you. The main way you do things is by taking dice actions. You can take as many as you have dice left on your turn. So, you can spend 1 to place students at paint piles. A 1 and a 2 does that. A 3 moves people from paint piles. The key interesting part is 4 is collect paint. In the 1, 2, and 3 player version of the game, you all have to have the majority in a paint pile. So I'd collect paint here, I'd collect paint here, I would not collect paint here. That's where moving people around, you can move one person around with a 3 per person. 5 is paint a painting, and 6 is just gain any paint you want. The other action you can do in your turn is place a dice over here and get an inspiration token. Besides dice actions and gaining inspiration, you can spend inspiration by spending 1 to reroll your dice, 2 to paint a painting, and 3 to get patron cards. Patron cards, at the start of the game you'll be handed 1, give you extra endgame victory point conditions, such as having certain types, having certain amounts of paint of a certain color, or just having unused paint. How you paint paintings with a 5 is if you have paint on your tableau by taking the 4 dice action or the 6 dice action of the appropriate amounts, you can pick that up and put it in front of you. Some of them require you to return meeples to your stockpile. You also notice some of them don't have a star and some do. These stars are masterpieces. The game end condition is when a player paints 3 masterpieces, they're given an extra point card You finish that current round and you play one additional round. You then sum up points based on each painting's cost and your patrons. May the best painter win. So we've seen what's in the box. We've seen how to play. What are my thoughts? Well, first and foremost, mechanics. I like it, but it's a dice game, and it's kind of unforgiving if luck isn't on your side that day. So your dice actions, the fact that you can spend dice to get rerolls and other things are good, but if you're spending turns rerolling, that's turns you're not taking other actions. So I give this a 4.25 out of 5. It's a good game, it's a fun game, it's a quick game, but that fact that you can get in a hole in a hurry, especially if you don't get the right kind of art pieces out right away, it's going to hurt you. Theme, I absolutely love this. It's 5 out of 5. The tableaus are beautiful, the pieces are beautiful, the little meeple paintbrush guys are beautiful. Art is amazing. I'm not even that much of an art person, and I loved it. It's fantastic all the way through. The rules, I like it, except they tried to do something kind of quirky, like we're going to have a fold-out little, it looks like you've gone to an art gallery kind of thing. And the way you take your turns are either like do dice actions or get inspiration tokens, and you can do as much as you want or as little as you want, which is kind of different than other dice games like this. Some of that gets lost in there. But so they have to put in a section, and there's crunchy word count because they don't have a lot of area. So I give it a 4.25 out of 5. It's not bad. You'll figure it out, but it might take a trip to Board Game Geek. Execution, I like this box a lot. It's a little side tab thing that's here is amazing to kind of keep it open. The fact that there's little divide areas in the box make it easy to play. It's really quick. The one thing that annoys me is they give me bags. Give me a few more bags. One for each meeple color, one for each paint color. You know, I buy extra because I'm crazy. Just give me a few more. So 4.9 out of 5. Just give me more baggies. Baggies mean you love me. You love me, but love me a bit more. Overall, 93%. Fantastic game. Well done. I'm glad to play it. I can't wait to get it to the table again. It's really quick, really fun. I like it. AEG, solid game, worth buying. I'm Ed from Throat Punch Games, Throat Punch G on Twitter, Throat Punch Games on Facebook and Instagram. Like and subscribe for the content and contests. Thanks for watching.